Hey everybody, and this video brings us back, Bubbles! This video brings us back out to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We're back in Walt Disney World. It feels good to be back. It's been like a month or so since I've last been at Walt Disney World, which is really weird for me. I've been fiending. I've been wanting to come back out here. I wanted to come out to Animal Kingdom because I want to check something out. I'm going to start off by grabbing a map. Not that I need a map. My map's right here, but I want to actually check something out. I'll put it here on this this table. If you know, you know. I want to check the map real quick because I'm very, oh my gosh, you guys, look at Dinoland USA. There is nothing there anymore. All of this is now gone. Looks like yeah, Restaurantosaurus is still there and Dinosaur the Ride is still there, but everything else is gone. It's all gone. So I've already said it before. I've done videos on this before. I've talked about this before, but Disney is Disney is one trick. I'm going all Sean Connery. I'm spitting as well. I'm going all Sean Connery on you guys there and spitting while doing it. Anyway, Disney is once again making dinosaurs go extinct, unfortunately, and they are getting rid of Dinoland USA. I've done countless videos on this because I want to come out here What's that noise? Probably them demoing Dinoland, to be honest. That's probably what that noise is. So I've been coming out here every so often, kind of documenting and taking a look at the demolition. That is loud. The demolition of Dinoland USA. And I wanted to pop back out here today because I want to take a look at something else that's going on with Dinoland. Are the pigs out or whatever these things are? I don't even see a plaque for them. Do you guys see anything out here? I do not. Anyway, all right, moving on. So again, Dinoland USA is going away. They've been demolishing it. They've been taking it away bit by bit by bit. Chester and Hester's was the first thing to go. They got rid of the amusement, like a park, kind of like carnival rides, if you will. They had a carnival ride. They had some carnival games. They had Chester and Hester's, which was they still haven't put up the welcome sign, by the way. This has not been put back up since the sign came down, like, gosh, a while ago. Anyway, so they got rid of Chester and Hester's. All that's gone. The carnival games are gone. The Triceratops spin, which was like a carnival kind of ride, kind of like a Dumbo or flying carpets, if you will. Basically the same exact ride. You spin around circles, you go up and down in the thing. It was fun. They got rid of that. They got rid of Chester and Hester's, the gift shop, which was the coolest gift shop in all of Walt Disney World, in my opinion. In fact, as I've said before, many times before, even before they announced that they were getting rid of Dinoland USA, Dinoland USA was my favorite of all the lands here in Animal Kingdom. I loved it so much. Look at the map now. This is the Braille map. Look at this. It's all gone. And this time they actually like put a new map out. They didn't just cover it up with like green tape. It is all, there's like nothing here. There's again, there's Dinosaur the Ride, and then there's Restaurantosaurus, and that's it. There's nothing here anymore. It's all just construction at the moment. So they're getting rid of Dinoland USA, and the Boneyard was the second thing that was going to be taken down, and that has already been, well, it's in the process now of being taken down, and that's what I want to come out here to see. I want to come out to see the Boneyard being taken down. I loved the Boneyard. My son especially, even he's like 11 now, he still loved the Boneyard. It was one of his favorite things to do. Kids love it. It was fun. You got to play on slides, and it's a big jungle gym type thing. And there was a dino dig area where you get to dig up dinosaur bones. It was really, really cool. It was really awesome. I got a fun story that I told you guys before, but I'll tell you guys again. What is going on here? There's so much construction and remodeling and stuff going on at Animal Kingdom at the moment, which is kind of needed, but look at this. Bug's Life. It's tough to be a bug. It's gone as well. I love that attraction. Turning into a Zootopia attraction soon. But anyway, I keep getting off topic here. So, Dinoland USA. I loved it. Greatest land in all of Animal Kingdom. The Boneyard was amazing, and now it's gone. September 1st, I believe, was the last day of operation, and then they started tearing it down. And I want to come out here to see what is going on. And wow, look, just looking at it from here, it is kind of crazy looking. Look at that. There's the Dinoland USA sign. You can see straight back through there, all the way to the tree line, way, 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 way back beyond where Chester and Hester's used to be. You can see like straight through the park to like the end of the property, or the end of the park anyway. That is kind of crazy. So like I said, I do have a story to tell you guys. I've actually told this story before about the Boneyard, but I'll tell it again when we get over there. I'm gonna miss this so much. I don't understand why Disney decided to get rid of dinosaurs. Do kids not like dinosaurs anymore? Are dinosaurs not cool anymore? Comments down below. I mean, my son is now 11. He's not really the right age range to ask about if like dinosaurs are so cool with the kids, but are they? If you have younger kids, don't they still love dinosaurs? Or are dinosaurs just not popular anymore like they once were back in the 80s and 90s and I don't know, early 2000s? Comments down below. It is sad that dinosaurs are just going away from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Dinosaurs are awesome. They're such great, amazing, now extinct animals, and there's such a rich history behind them. It is sad. If they wanted to change Dinoland USA, that's fine. They could have like updated it. They could have changed some things around, but just to get rid of it altogether is pretty sad. And look at this. This is what we are left with at the moment. Wow. So last time I was out here, we could still walk through this area right here. You could walk under the Boneyard, or well, you could walk through the Boneyard underneath the big bridge that was right there with the big brontosaurus that was on it. None of that is there anymore. It's all gone. You can see all the different equipment back there to tear everything down. The Boneyard is gone. I mean, it's down. There's some poles left, and that's about it. Everything is gone. That's crazy. If you guys know, again, you know if you've been out here, but to look through this and not see the bridge anymore, the Brontosaurus bridge anymore, that is pretty sad. That is really, really crazy to see this. So the story I have for the Boneyard, and again, I've told this before, but I'll tell it again. My son, it's the first time my son ever got lost was in, well, the first and only time my son ever got lost was in the Boneyard. If you have a kid, comments down below. Have you ever lost your child? We've done it once. Looks like Trilobites is still here. I wonder how you actually get over to Dinosaur and to Restaurantosaurus. Let's try to figure, oh, here we go. Let's figure this out. I want to see how they have this all set up. So here's the new setup. This is the new Tropical Americas they're going to be building, which is going to be really awesome. I'm looking forward to, again, the Indiana Jones ride and all the stuff that's coming, all the new attractions, but they really should not have gotten rid of Dinosaur. They should have just built it somewhere else. Anywho, so again, child getting lost. So my son was at the age where he was pretty young at the time, but he was just at the age where, okay, we were starting to, not hold his hand so much, let him be a little bit more adventurous, let him kind of go and do things by himself. So, baby steps when it came to doing that. And we were in the Boneyard. Well, my wife at the time, Sean's mother, and him were in the Boneyard. Me and my friend, we went off to go ride Dinosaur. So they're in the Boneyard. They're having fun in there while we're riding Dinosaur. And Sean's mom lets Sean start going up and down the stairs. They had these stairs that you go up, and then you go down a slide. Go back up the stairs, go down the side, up and down and up and down and up and down. He did this like 10 times. He went up the stairs and down the slide, up the stairs, down the slide by himself. He was having a blast. He was having a fun time doing this. No problems whatsoever. And maybe like the 11th or so time he goes up the stairs. He doesn't go, oh, look at this. Whoa, look at the dirt pile. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, I'm gonna finish this story before I keep getting just. I gotta stop looking at that. Anyway, so maybe like the 11th or so time he goes up the stairs. He does not come back down, and my wife at the time, his son, she's freaking out. So where did he go? So at that point, my friend and I come back off Dinosaur. We come back at that same exact time that like he's missing, and his my friend's wife, she goes, "Don't panic, we can't find Sean." So of course at that point I start panicking, and she takes charge. She's like, nobody's getting in or out of here. She goes and stands over by like the entrance and the exit area to make sure that Sean does not leave the premises, does not leave the Boneyard. And we start freaking out. And luckily a cast member goes, this happens all the time. He's probably over the dinosaur, the dino dig area, which we had no idea even existed, or that he could even access from where he was. So he went up the 11th time, he went up the stairs, and instead of going down the slide, he looks over there, sees a bridge, walks over the Brontosaurus bridge, over into the dinosaur dig area, grabs a pail, grabs a shovel, just starts digging, just starts having fun. We had no idea. So we go up, we end up finding him, he's digging, but that was the only time we've ever lost our child. We lost him in the Boneyard. We lost our son in the Boneyard. So I will always have that memory. At the time, it was a scary memory, but now it is, now it's a fun, silly memory because he was fine. He was okay. It wasn't a big deal. He really didn't get lost per se, but yeah, now that's gone. It's no longer here. Look at that dirt pile. That is nuts. Is there a band over here? Let's go. Before we walk over there, let's go check out the band that's playing. This is crazy. It's weird how much different all of this looks at the moment. Why do they have the band over here by the bathrooms? What a weird place for the band to be set up. That's awesome. All right. Anyway, I want to walk over here and go through the cattle chute, if you will. And this is really weird to see. Look at this. So the huge Brontosaurus that used to be over there in Chester and Hester's, what they call them, Concretosaurus or whatever they called him, the big, huge dinosaur that was taken down a while ago. But now the Boneyard, which used to be right here, you can see the poles, the light poles are still up. See that? You know why that kid back there is sad? Because that kid back there can't get his craziness out by going and playing in the Boneyard because the Boneyard's gone. But look at this. All that's left are some light poles. There used to be, just a couple of weeks ago, there was a whole entire, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. The Boneyard was in there. Kids were running around screaming and playing and having a fun time in there. And now there's just pretty much nothing. You can see there's still some rock work back there. The rock work was cool because there were tunnels you could go through and see all kinds of dinosaur bones inside the tunnel. There was like slides that went through the rock work. And now this is it. That is pretty crazy. This is what I wanted to come out here today to see, the construction that's happening. We see a lot of people have been looking through here. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is nuts. Wow. And that camera around, and that is it. That's what's left of the Boneyard at the moment. And then they put you through this little cattle chute. Chester and Hester's was over there. That's where the carnival games were and where the Triceratops spin was. And the big giant Brontosaurus is back there. We're on the road right now. That's no longer really a road. It's just kind of like a pathway. You can no longer. They even blocked off the area where you can meet Donald Duck. So last one was here. You could still meet Donald Duck out here. That is not even here anymore as well. So I guess they're still keeping the Chester and Hester's building. They're just changing it. It won't be themed for Chester and Hester's anymore, but that's staying. Dinosaur the Ride is staying. Restaurantosaurus is staying, but they're changing the theming of Restaurantosaurus as well. Oh, Donald, they moved Donald. So Donald's no longer here. He's now over there where I think you used to be able to meet, I think it was Goofy or something like that. You can meet over there, but this is it, guys. Look at this. This is, I don't know what to think of this. This is shocking. I don't know what to say. I'm like at a loss for words. Look at that. You can see the rock work still over there. So this is what I wanted to come out here to see today. I wanted to come out here to see the construction and just the insanity that is Dinoland USA at the moment. Look at these like bat guys. These guys are cool. I want some of these. Look at those. If these end up showing up at Recycling the Magic, I might have to grab one of these. I love the bat guys. Those are really, really awesome. And then here's going to be the new Indiana Jones ride, I believe, which again I'm really excited about, but at the same time, I'm definitely gonna miss Dinosaur, or Countdown to Extinction, if you will. There's Donald right there. So Donald's all still dressed up for Donald's Dino Bash, which I didn't even see any signs for. So I think the Donald's Dino Bash is like not really even a thing anymore. But there you go, guys. Look at all of this. Pretty crazy. Again, this is what I want to come out here today to show all of you. You can see all the walls are up. Can we get a shot? This is where, there you go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's the Dino Dig area right there. That was once the Dino, that's where we found Sean. That's where he was lost. That was a dinosaur dig area right there. It's not even covered anymore. Pretty nuts. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to show this off. I wanted to show this to you guys. I wanted to document what is going on at the moment. I wanted to show you guys and document the construction here, the continuous construction and the continuous tearing down and further extinction of the dinosaurs once again. To think that Disney once again is killing off all the dinosaurs is really sad. Sad to think, but at least as of right now, you can still go into Restaurantosaurus. You can still go in there and see all the cool stuff they have inside there. Lots. The decor is amazing. That's why I love Dinoland USA so much, is because of all the decor. It's awesome the way they decorated this whole entire land. And inside Restaurantosaurus, it's pretty epic. So go in there, check that out. You can still see the dinosaurs over here. You can still see the fossils and whatnot over here. You can still get on Dinosaur the ride. You can still do the Cretaceous. I can't talk today. Cretaceous Trail. You can still do that. You can still see. Is that Daisy? I think Daisy is over. Yeah, she's right over there. Daisy Duck's right over there. So you can still see all this stuff, which is cool. So you can still get a little bit of dinosaurs in if you're into dinosaurs. If you love Dinoland USA, it's still here to an extent. It's just not what it used to be. And you can tell it's all going away. Every couple of months, just more and more goes away. I'm not sure what's going away next. I don't know if it's going to be the restaurant. I would assume probably the restaurant. But here it is. This is Sue. What are they going to, again, what I said before, what will they do with Sue when all this goes away? Where will Sue go? That's what I want to know. Where will Sue go? What will they do with Sue when all this is gone? When this becomes when that becomes an Indiana Jones ride, when that is a big temple and it becomes a whole new Indiana Jones ride, what will they do with Sue? I don't know, but all right, guys. Whew, it's getting warm out. When I got here, it was feeling pretty good. But as I've been walking around, the humidity has been cranking up. I gotta start getting up earlier in the morning and getting out to these places, because when I wait till like the noon time to film, it gets pretty warm out. The humidity is ramping up. But one more time, guys, through the cattle chute. Look at the big dirt pile over there. The Boneyard was once over there. The Brontosaurus Bridge, you could walk straight through that way over the Brontosaurus Bridge. And this was Chester and Hester's. This is where Triceratops Spin was. If you guys haven't seen the video, I did a video of the last night Triceratops Spin was open. Got to ride it one last time on the last night that it was open. This is where all the carnival games used to be. And Chester and Hester's, the greatest, the most well-themed, that's the theming of Dinoland USA is what I love most. The most well-themed, in my opinion, gift shop in all of Walt Disney World. Chester and Hester's, that's still there, but I'm assuming it's probably been de-themed, or they're going to de-theme it soon. and they're gonna completely retheme it to probably Indiana Jones or Central Americas or something like that. But pretty crazy that the Boneyard is just, it's gone. It's all been torn down. Nothing but a bunch of rubble back there. So if you guys have ever been to the Boneyard, if you guys ever did the Boneyard was your thing, you have any cool stories about the Boneyard, leave your comments down below. I told you guys my most kind of favorite story. Like I said, at the time, it was scary, but as you know, once we found Sean and he was safe and sound, it became a funny story, and it's a story I will never forget. The one and only time we ever lost our child was right there in Dinoland USA, right here in the Boneyard. So many fun stories with my son and Disney. His first ever word was on Main Street USA. We were walking down Main Street USA in the Magic Kingdom. His first word was bubbles. So lots of cool stories involving Sean, my son, at Walt Disney World. But all right, I'm getting tired. I'm getting winded. My arm's starting to hurt. I've been holding my camera for way too long. I'm getting depressed because of all this. Got people over here smoking, even though you're not supposed to smoke in the parks. Just saying. Anyway, so yeah, getting depressed. You can see there's a wall still up there, back there. Not gonna be there for much longer. But all right, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm disgusting. I'm gonna go get myself a strawberry lemonade refresher. I've cut out soda for my life, but I'm still working on the strawberry lemonade refreshers. They've still become an addiction for me. I gotta work on cutting them out of my life slowly. But on days like today where I'm sweating to death and I'm thirsty and I need to be refreshed, a strawberry lemonade refresher sounds pretty good. And there's a Starbucks right over there in the park. So I'm gonna pop over there and pick up one of those. But all right, guys, so we're gonna leave your comments down below, leave your stories down below, leave your fondest, greatest memories of, I would say, since the Boneyard is now gone and Chester and Hester's is now gone, leave your most cherished memories of Chester and Hester's and of the Boneyard. And let me know how amazing you thought Dinoland USA was and how crazy it is to see Dinoland USA the way it is. I was very curious how you even got back to the attractions back there, because from pictures I saw, I was like, wait, hold on. So you can't walk, like right over there is is Restaurantosaurus, right there. Okay, look at that, another shot. That is crazy. So right there was Restaurantosaurus. So you used to be able to just kind of walk straight through that way, but you can't even do that anymore. So I was very curious when I saw that the Brontosaurus Bridge was gone, that you couldn't walk through here anymore. I was very, very curious as to how exactly we got over there. But now it takes you through this weird sort of cattle chute in between two big areas of construction. So when you walk through that cattle chute, you're essentially just walking through you're right through the middle of two big construction areas, which is, it's kind of crazy in of itself. But all right, guys, that is going to do it for this video. This video went for way longer than I had anticipated, but like I said, I wanted to check this out, wanted to document this, wanted to show this to you guys, wanted to show you the craziness that is the destruction, the extinction, once again, of dinosaurs. Disney is once again killing the dinosaurs here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, which, like I said, in my opinion, is a mistake. In my opinion, is a shame. But if you have younger children, I want your comments down below. Do kids still like dinosaurs, or do they just not care about dinosaurs anymore? Like, did Disney go, kids don't care about those dumb dinosaurs anymore, get rid of them? Or just do children still love dinosaurs, and this is just the huge, giant mistake that I and many other people feel that it is? Leave those comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. But all right, so again, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon, check down below for links to Spreadshirt, hit the join button to become a member of the channel to gain early access to all of my videos. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, hashtag Disney killed the dinosaurs. Hashtag Disney killed the dinosaurs. If you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, because let's face it, that is exactly what they've done. Disney has killed Disney has killed the dinosaurs. All right, so you guys, that's gonna do it. Like I said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. I'm getting a refresher. I'm getting refreshed. It is hot. It is humid. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. Bye.